What is going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here, and welcome to the $1,000 investment series. We are currently on day 3. If you guys want to go ahead and stay up to date, see what I've purchased in the past few days, then go ahead and check out the last few videos. Click on the channel, you guys will see them. Now, let's go over the quick rules of the series. So, if you guys are new, there are 5 rules. I will start with $1,000. Obviously, that started on day 1. We're currently down to $275 on day 3. Cry emoji. Yeah, we're spending a lot of money. Number 2, guys, I will gain $500 weekly. Trust the process. I actually might have to up this amount just due to the fact that 500. What's going on with the market right now, which I will go over, guys. It doesn't seem like a lot. Rule number 3, I will go into depth. Great time to learn. So if you guys actually want to learn about what I personally do to make good plays in the current market and go over stuff in massive detail, then sit back and relax, because this would be a great opportunity. And of course, guys, I cannot go into negative numbers, common sense. And number 5, track budget spending. So it has to be just really clean, very straightforward, right? Every purchase I do make, I track them, add them onto the portfolio, etc., etc. So I'm not going to waste any time. If you want to join the Discord, guys, talk with your boy, have like-minded people, and be part of a family, link in the description, comment section. And this is not financial advice, all my opinion. Now, with everything out of the way, let's start off, guys, by going over what happened yesterday. So this is nothing new. If you guys are paying attention, it's making massive headlines. I believe it's on the freaking breaking news on your TV. I'm kidding. But Paldean Fates booster bundles, bro, are going absolutely crazy. Displays, I should say. So, Pokestocks. I've been getting this asked all the time, like especially like today on the Discord. Pokestocks, what do you think's going on? Listen, guys, here's what I can tell you. All right. What's going on right now is people are finding plays in the market. And it's really interesting because to draw it out, of course, I want to go into detail with everything. So I'm telling you guys, be some good content. Y'all don't want to miss this. What's going on in the market right now, right, is people are just finding opportunities like this, and they just spike them up, and then it makes headlines, and people continue to buy in, and then it levels off. And there are still, guys, plays like this right now as we speak, which I will show you in this video, that still have great opportunity for these kind of massive buyouts. Now, when I heard of this, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I was not surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. I sort of know that like buyouts and stuff like this happens when people find a good opportunity. Stuff goes crazy. Look at the past, right? So here's what I could tell you. If you guys missed out on this massive Paldean Fates, booster bundle thing, and I'm gonna be completely honest, guys, I wasn't even too big on this thing, so congratulations, y'all sort of outsmarted your boy. I'm gonna take a L, of course. You don't always take W's. I'm gonna show you guys some other great opportunities right now that are exactly like this, that I do think, and if I can foreshadow, that will reprint this exact same chart. To keep you guys updated, if you do not know what happened, Paldean Fates booster bundle display skyrocketed from $800 all the way up to nearly $2,000 in some record sales. And it was just due to the fact that the bundle pricing and how the display came out really didn't match the price level, but it was just a whole mixed up story. If you actually want to watch and go more in depth, then go ahead and watch another YouTuber. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It's probably gonna take too long if I explain it, so especially for this video. Now, let's hop into what's currently doing well and some great opportunities. Now, as we only have $275 in the bank, that is not a lot of money, right? We can't go spend, $1,000 this video. That's why I might have to change the amount we gain weekly. But let's see if we could do any plays today. So, trainer galleries, guys. Trainer galleries, as a lot of you know, right? Sword and Shield is definitely getting one massive look at right now, right? Lost Origin. What else we got? Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, all of those are hitting record highs. Fuser Strike as well, just hit nearly $1,000 a box. And I think a lot of people, including myself, are pouring a lot of money into, really speaking, man, the last Sword and Shield opportunity. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to, say, be like, oh, do you guys, this is it. But if I go and show you, for example, the Umbreon VMAX, of course, not just using my opinion here, but also using facts. If you look at the past, year, guys, this thing skyrocketed on Prismatic release, and it's obvious. Why did it skyrocket on Prismatic release? Because Evolutions came out. Common sense. And then it slowly faded, fell back, and then skyrocketed again. During this April time, I honestly have no clue why it pumped, but it happened, and it fell all the way back down. Look at this, guys. We came to an an opportunity for $55. And this was a time, this is what, almost like 3-4 weeks ago now. I was really pushing this product. You can even look, guys, I even have this saved. It was actually a little bit after that too, but I made my mid-August predictions. I'll go over these later in this video, but I went over the fact that trainer galleries skyrocket, some past 100, and we actually do have some of them passing 100, which I will show you that. And look at this, guys. It's picking up from 55 all the way up to 72. And again, up 23% in the past month. I currently bought this in the last episode because I know for a fact that these two, in particular, the evolutions, are going to do super, super well. Now, of course, we don't have the biggest budget, right? I don't have $500 to spend every episode, so I can't buy the Umbreon, I can't buy the Sylveon V, etc., etc. So I have to be very, very cautious on what I buy. But knowing this, I still think these are good opportunities, right? If we look at the drawing that I did, guys, I think we're in this situation right now, right? I think we're at this opportunity where we haven't really seen them skyrocket. Of course, they're picking up in price, but they still have a lot of shine to do. And keep this in mind moving forward. Sword and Shield, relatively speaking, in the month of September and moving on, guys, when I do my September video, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be really interesting. I don't see Silver Tempest slowing down. I don't see Silver Tempest, oh my god, I don't see Sword and Shield slowing down. In fact, I only see it going higher and higher after each day and after each month. So, very happy with those, and we're starting to see a value gained in them. So that is a total W, guys, and of course that makes me very, very happy because that means that my predictions, quote unquote, are doing well. Now, I do want to do a quick look on Prismatic Evolutions, not because I'm looking to make a purchase today, but because I want to make a valid point. When we gain our next amount of money, which is going to be 500 weekly. I might have to change that, guys. By the way, I don't know if I said this earlier, but this is truly a digital portfolio. None of this stuff is, true. I'm not actually buying these as we speak. This is to just see how I would currently spend 1,000 so you guys can learn some stuff and actually see the growth. So keep that in mind. I'm sorry if I didn't say that. But Prismatic Evolutions, it's been out there, guys. A lot of people are sort of saying that right now Prismatic actually might be a good opportunity. And, I'm so on the fence of that because it's accurate using data, but it's also like, how much longer can you push Prismatic Evolutions? And the reason why I'm so on the fence right now is because, if you look at the past year, guys, this hit 150. It's crazy. And it fell all the way down, guys, to $95 we're at right now. This is a record low. But here's the thing, right? What happens when we stop getting these massive waves of Prismatic Evolutions? What happens when we stop getting these massive waves of ETBs? Are prices going to pick back up? Yeah, I think so. I mean, a great example of how to look at this stuff is just think about, 151. When the booster bundles and ETBs and whatever, this goes back a little bit, stop getting reprinted, guys. Those things just grew, and they're not stopping because there's no reprints coming along with them. And I think Prismatic Evolutions, it's gotten heavy tsunami waves. And I'm not trying to be this person who always changes their mind on, what they think of each set every video, but I'm learning, I'm humble, and I'm hearing a lot of people say that, Costco, Sam's Club, they're probably done with Prismatic. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. Costco got what? Sam's Club got they all got 5 massive things. Sam's Club's just got another massive wave of Prismatic. And I'm going to be honest, I think they're going to rotate. I mean, look at this, right? Costco, what did they just get, guys? They got Surging Sparks. Ain't no more Prismatic Evolutions out there. So I do think that Prismatic Evolutions could start to see value in the next few months when product starts to become more dry. And not to FOMO you or myself, but Prismatic Evolutions is just it's just that set that has such a strong, guys, such a strong community, and to draw it out to make it easier, guys, for you to see, right? It just has such a strong community that when prices are low, and this is demonstrated, I'll show you this, they skyrocket really quick, and the market picks up rapidly fast. For example, let's look past, the past 6 months, or 3 months is better viewing. When they dropped all the way to 97, guys, they pumped all the way back up to 107 in literally just 2 weeks. That's only $10, you might say, but that is a big jump. That's nearly what? How much percentage is that? It's like calling it neutral, bro, from where it once was. It fell and it picked right back up. And then look at this, guys. Another massive reprint happening, massive fall, and I can tell you, foreshadowing, right? Into September, it probably will pick back up. I think Prismatic Evolutions, really speaking, might have a solid time. Now, let me know what do you guys think, right? Prismatic is such an iffy conversation, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the Discord, in the comment section, etc. Let me know. Now, let's go over some great plays that I do think you could be doing, and I might make a purchase this video. I'll explain what it is, but in terms of the market, guys, and most importantly, where I could see, the quote-unquote another market manipulation happen. So keep this in mind when looking at Sword and Shield right now. As a lot of you know, I said this earlier, right? It's the massive attention. Everyone's trying to pick up Sword and Shield. Everyone's trying to buy out something. And currently analyzing Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, Future Strike, Brilliant Stars, Astral, all of these sets are already extremely inflated and saturated. But you have sets still like Battle Styles, Vivid Voltage, Champion's Path, Darkness, Shining, Pokemon Go that are still really, really cheap. And I think what's going to happen, and I'm sorry to say this to you, you could probably disagree with me or not, but like, what's going to happen, guys, is all of these sets, like Brilliant, Evolving, right? All of these are having massive gain. But we still have a lot of these are still so slow growing. And I do think what will happen, and this is proven, market manipulation and buyouts are a real thing in the Pokemon market. There's just going to be a massive buyout, and we're going to see stuff like this happen. And I think Vivid Voltage is going to be the next one up. And the reason I believe that, guys, is because truly speaking, if we look at all of these Sword and Shield sets, talking about Darkness Ablaze, it's still cheap, but it has the Charizard VMAX for 30. You look at Shining Fates, the card is still 100. It's dropping in price right now. And I understand that Battle Styles and Champions or Pokemon Go could be an argument, but like Vivid Voltage, guys, has a very, very solid quality card, right? The Pikachu VMAX Rainbow, not a crazy community loved card, but it's up there. And the booster box, guys, still for $240 or $236 for a market price. I think we will never see this, guys. I mean, this set is nearly 5 years old. One of the few beginning sets from Sword and Shield, and I just bought a booster box of this, bro. I want to make it pretty clear, guys. I practice what I preach. I don't talk about shit and then not buy it, because I feel like that's really disrespectful. Of course, though, if I talk about some things, I don't have all the money in the world, but Vivid Voltage, I do have it. I just bought it for $220 a box, and I could easily see this picking back up, guys. This is cheaper right now than the cheapest Scarlet and Violet booster box, and this set is 5 years old. The thing that's really making me so passionate about talking about Vivid Voltage right now is because it's the cheapest booster box from Sword and Shield and above, and it's 5 years old. That's it. The 5-year-old thing really is the cherry on top on this. And listen, it's really the matter of time, guys, before this stuff really starts to pick up. And if we look at the past year, it didn't have the best growth. It didn't have that massive gain like a lot of these other booster boxes, but it still gained 70%. So that is indicating that it is still growing consistently. And even if I'm completely wrong about Vivid, say it never spikes, it never grows, I'm very, very confident that it will continue to grow at a consistent rate, meaning that maybe next year it'll still go up 70%, or if I'm lucky and I am right, it will go up 500%. Anyway, let's look at Champion's Path, another set, and Battle Styles, etc. I'm not going to go too deep because I sort of did that with Vivid Voltage, but guys, same premise here, right? Champion's Path is a 5-year-old set and still has a $130 ETB. The past year, this thing has had the worst growth, I think ever, and it's just such a beautiful ETB. The set is still really, really solid. Two nice chase cards going for very, very high amounts. Battle Styles, Tyranitar. What's really happening, guys, what's happening right now in the market is your boy Pokestocks, to be completely honest with you, I'm not able to talk about Brilliant Stars. I mean, I am, but like, I'm not able to talk about Brilliant Stars. I'm not able to talk about Fusion Strike. I'm not able to talk about, what's another set that I was really passionate about? Celebrations, right? Because you guys want to know the truth? And I'm sorry to say this, but all of those sets are already skyrocketed. What's up next is not going to be those crazy sets. It's going to be stuff like Battle Styles. It's going to be stuff like Vivid Voltage. And I 1000% agree with you, right? These two sets, whatever, we still got a lot more to list, but they're not as great. But I know for a fact, and a lot of people can agree with me, and a lot of other YouTubers are sort of saying the same thing, they're definitely going to be the next one to go up. And that's my take on this, and that's how I'm going to be applying these next amount of investments, when I get more money, etc. more digital money, I should say, to spend. I'm gonna be going and targeting these sets because they still have a lot of potential. And right now in the Pokemon market, you really want to make the best plays you can because you really don't want to miss out on something like the Paldean Fates, right? This thing skyrocketed. Congratulations to everyone who bought in beforehand. Unfortunately, I did not. Now, I do want to bring in one more thing if you guys didn't make it this far into the video because I really do have respect for you, and I want to show you guys a little quick treat. If you want to pick up tag teams in the month of September, because we're literally almost here, I feel like tag teams are hands down, you know, such a solid safe play. We know for 1,000% fact now, I'd be crazy if I'm wrong, they're not getting reprints, they're not getting restocks. And tag teams in general are just such a safe play, and they're still so hyped. And we still have this box, guys, which unfortunately, it's up there, right? This was going for 145 in July, 150. Now we're up to 180, and it looks like we have sales at 210, whatever. But if you guys can get this for 185 or under 200, I would highly recommend picking this up because you're getting yourself a beautiful card of a tag team going for 30. And let's not forget that this is quote-unquote a tag team product, right? This isn't, you know, the Mewtwo and Mew promo, but this does have Sword and Shield packs. It does have a beautiful tag team card in it. Pikachu and Zekrom from Team Up. Such a solid lineup here. And listen, with $235, guys, we don't got the, or $275, we don't got the biggest budget in the world, but I'm definitely excited to make a play this episode. So I might have to add more money into the digital portfolio soon, or I might have to make some sales. I don't know. But I think what I feel really confident in doing, guys, is we're going to be picking up a Vivid Voltage booster box because, listen, something's telling me, guys, something is telling me that this is just such a solid buy right now, 234. So if we go ahead, check the collection, that should have been added in. There we go. Now, of course, we do have to note that. So if we go to the day 3 equals 234 or 275 minus 234, and if we do our quick math, 275 minus 234, that brings us to a total, guys, of $41, chat. Yeah, your boy is, I think I'm good with spending money, actually, because I made some really happy purchases. I'm not going to lie to you. So let's look over what we currently bought at the last few videos and see where we're at today. So the first video, guys, I bought the Surging Sparks Costco bundle. I bought 2 Blooming Waters, 1 Umbreon VMAX, and 1 Sylveon VMAX. So I did heavily. I spent $525 in that episode. Day 2, I spent $250, guys, on 1 Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETB. And day 3, I bought Vivid Voltage. Now, of course, if you want to hear me go into depth about why I bought these products, why I think they're going to do so well, and why I poured heavy amounts into them, then go ahead and watch my 2 recent videos. I'm going to create a playlist, guys, so it'll be easy to navigate. But keep that in mind. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.